gang? Welcome back to the channel. All things strange. VeVe and Marvel is back at it, back in action. So I'm asking, are we stacking or slacking? That's the question, right? So, I don't know if you heard, but we got this comic here known as Squirrel Girl #1. Oh man, so I was waiting till a Medium article came out on this one because I'm not familiar with this character at all. And to be real with you, if you guys don't already know, I'm not really a big collector of modern books. When it comes to, Bronze Age, that era, man. The 80s and 90s, that was my era. So a lot of the newer books really don't do it for me, and I really don't expect them to hold much value in the physical world, really. And you got a lot of these new characters, Shark Boy and Squirrel Girl, so I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't see how this stuff is gonna blow up. I don't know who it's made for, but that's why we here, man. We're gonna dig in a little bit, and at the end, I'm gonna let you know if I'm stacking or slacking on this book. You know what I'm saying? But for now, let's check out the VeVe fam, Twitter fam, see what's going on. See what they're talking about with this book. John G, call me Squirrel Guy, feed them Pop-Tarts every day. Strawberries the favorite. I believe it. Yeah, strawberry is a banger. You know what I'm saying? With the icing. I feel you. That's nice to be kind to the squirrels. You know what I'm saying? I think they're kind of intelligent, man. Like, especially if you live in New York, you really get to see certain animals get domesticated to human beings. So it's like weird when because I live in Long Island, but the city's only like a half an hour away. So it's weird when I see something like we really don't have pigeons too tough, but it's weird when you go in the city and see something like a pigeon and just walking around people and picking up leftover pizza crust and walking around, and you're like, what is going on? So it's kind of crazy. But anyway, I digress. Let me stay focused here. Heather, what up, Heather? VeVe Tea, shout out old Rhubarb, VeVe In 3. Links in the description if you guys ain't following them. I don't know what you're doing. But Heather says, I am so excited for this release. I'm sad old Rhubarb missed the info dump on this due to travels. So many unique things about Squirrel Girl and his comic. Definitely snagging as many as I can. Interesting. And yeah, I wanted to get into that, man, real quick, because I did a little bit of research myself, and I found out some really interesting things. I really want to make this video as short as possible, so I'm going to just run down real quick some of her attributes and some of her exploits and accolades in the Marvel Universe, you know what I'm saying? And, see what you guys think. And real quick, I did want to hop in, check in with the VeVe Twitter fam on the original post. And see what they was talking about. Mr. 616, he always be dropping some knowledge. He says, spoiler, she's coming out in Avengers Secret Wars. Someone else said, Kidix 616 says, didn't they stop printing this comic book? Well, when she comes out in Avengers, I know I won't be seeing that movie. Secret Wars, that's why Marvel be flopping in theaters. No respect. She wasn't in the real Secret Wars, and they're gonna adopt this character. I'm out. Ooh. Marvel with their woke comic books. No thanks. Please tell me how these comics live in real life. Oh, man. So, yeah, a lot of the fam is not digging it. So, yeah, that's what we got there. Alright, gang, so yeah, we hop on over to the VeVe app real quick. You know what I'm saying? Take a look. This comic, man, I wanted to let y'all know some interesting things I found out about this character, right? So, me personally, I'm not too big into Earth-based characters, because it's when you look in the grand scheme of stuff, it's you think, characters like Galactus and people like they just blow you right off the map. You know what I'm saying? Punisher and machine guns, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Stand no chance. You know what I'm saying? So characters like this, I'm how powerful could they get? You know what I'm saying? How good could they be? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I found out some interesting attributes about Squirrel Girl. First of all, she has superhuman strength. She can lift up to 800 pounds. She has superhuman jaw strength. She can chew through metal. So I don't know if she's wifey material or even girlfriend material, you know what I'm saying? Because yeah, you just gotta protect yourself, you know what I'm saying? I don't think a condom's gonna help you out either, you know what I'm saying? Especially if she's trying to hook you up, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure I don't know, mouthpiece, something? I don't know. Anyway, she has superhuman leaping. She can leap up to 2 stories. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of crazy. She has small claws on each finger and toe so that she could climb buildings and etc. You know, it sounds kind of squirrelish, right? Makes sense. She has night vision. She has retractable knuckle spikes. She can punch through wood. You know what I'm saying? She has the ability, obviously, to communicate with squirrels. You're not going to write a character and not let them communicate with squirrels. Squirrel girl, squirrel boy. He's going to have to communicate with the squirrels, right? Which I would think is an interesting power, like ability, because at least, you know, you fighting somebody earth-based or something like that. Like, I mean, a bunch of squirrels swarm on you, like 1,000 of them joints. Like, I don't know how you get out of that, really. You know what I'm saying? What else is interesting? She has a slight healing factor ability. You know what I'm saying? Not crazy, but you know, it's accelerated healing factor, you could call it. What's really interesting is she has a utility belt that has pouches that have nuts in them, and she gives them to her squirrel friends, right? You know what I'm saying? But what's interesting is this became comically known as her nutsack. You know what I'm saying? And this is not me. This is straight up for real deal. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So take that with what you will. Now, as far as her achievements, you know what I'm saying? As far as fighting other characters, this chick is not a game, man. That's the part that really blew my mind. It really blew my mind. She's so skilled at hand-to-hand that she beat Deadpool and Wolverine hand-to-hand, yo. And I mean, you're going to have to dig into the books, you know what I'm saying? Maybe hit other YouTube channels and, you know, hear the storylines audibly. But I dug in a little bit and it was kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. The Watcher even witnessed himself her defeat the real Thanos. You know what I'm saying? That lets you know, like, this chick is kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Again, you know, I peeked into that book and it was kind of crazy. It was kind of crazy, man. So as far as this particular book here, we got this is a number 1, but this is not her first appearance, guys. She debuted, unfortunately, already in Marvel Superheroes Volume 2, number 8. And we don't have that. So this is what we're getting. Let's hop on over. I think I'm going to go to P Collector real quick and get some information over there before we go too crazy. But real quick, let's, you know, we got it here on the VeVe app. I don't think we can look at the covers any better than right here, right now. So this right here is our common. Of course, your uncommon is going to be, you know, black and white version, grayscale, a little color on the main character. This is our rare black and white sketch. Looks kind of basic, I guess. You know. This is our ultra rare, obviously full color, and this is our secret rare. So yeah, I'm personally not expecting these books to go for much on the aftermarket. I won't say I'm shocked. I'd be shocked, but you know, let's see how many people actually sent these in to be graded. That's interesting in itself. So yeah, let's hop on over to Key Collector real quick. All right, so here we are on Key Collector, and right here you can see the book we were talking about, guys. Marvel Superheroes, Winter Special. Is this the one? Because it should be number 8. Let's say this. Yeah, I haven't seen the cover before, but I do know that it's Marvel Superheroes Volume 2. So yeah, this should be a good. Yeah, it says it right here. First appearance of Squirrel Girl. And this cover, that cover is dope right here. And this came out in '92, so that's kind of interesting because I believe this new book came out, in a more recent time, like 2015 or so. We'll see. But for her FA book, the high is going for 100, mid 30s, low is 10. So there you have that. And I don't know if they're talking like raw or graded. I'm gonna assume raw though. So here we go. We got Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, right? March 2015. Low is $1, mid is $2, 3 is high. So this is the first solo limited series featuring Squirrel Girl. First appearance of Tomas, later becomes the Chipmunk Hunk. And there are 4 real life variants. Do look fire, I like these already better than the original covers. This is sick. I wish we got one of these instead, to be honest. Yeah, and see, I like this one, and that's the one going for $150. That's more than this one. Cover art by Art Adams. Let's check this out. Oh yeah, got that. Man, so they did third prints and second print runs. Oh Lord, nuts kick. Oh Lord, Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, another variant, and this is a Scotty Young. See, why didn't we get the Scotty Young, man? We got so much of him already with the Thor books and all the others. You know what I'm saying? Might as well throw this on there. So that's what you got there. Go Collects, I really don't expect to even see much there, man. So that should kind of give you an indicator of, what's going on with this character and the book's value. I think that characters like this, you have to still be a little leery of. It's one of those things where it's like, if you don't have money now, don't kill yourself. It's not going to go nowhere no time soon. You'll definitely hear rumblings before, things get crazy. But it's just to say, like, people who read Guardians of the Galaxy before the movie came out, if you ask them if they would ever see Groot on TV, they'll tell you hell no. Much less in a movie. Like, now he's getting his own, mini-series. But just to think, like, Guardians of the Galaxy made it to the big screen. There was so many new characters and things going on. A lot of people, nobody really saw it coming. So certain characters you gotta, just can't put it past them. And like, from what I saw in another book, or one of the other covers, it was her and Miss Marvel. This was inside of one of the issues. And that had me thinking, like, pushing Miss Marvel, she's young, female. I believe Squirrel Girl in the first issue was like she's not in the first issue necessarily, but in the beginning it's like covering her, freshman year of college or something like that. So I'm just seeing how they're, kind of forming these teams. Of course Miss Marvel's going to be with Marvels, but what happens when she's done? You know what I mean? And that's where characters like this that do have a history even in the books, you know what I'm saying, they can kind of abridge these stories together and, still give it that relevancy of like, oh, they just doing, like we say now with a lot of stuff, oh, they're just recreating what was in the book already in books and stuff. So I see them carrying that tradition on. I see them pushing, diversity and, all of this Squirrel Girl can beat Thanos type of stuff. You know what I mean? I heard she didn't defeat Thanos necessarily, like beat his ass, but she did a combination of things to kind of make him chill. Like basically she saved the Earth, you know what I'm saying, from Galactus, I believe. And she did it by like a combination of cunning and stuff like that. And the way she beats a lot of these people, I noticed, is like they just sleep on her. They just think, you know what I'm saying, like whatever. Like when she beat I think it was Thanos. No, it was Dr. Doom. She beat Doom too, like in a sense, like he took her capture. Yeah, he kidnapped her and Iron Man and had them on his ship. And as he was trying to fly away and leave the Earth or whatever, she put out the call to the squirrels. And the squirrels, as he was flying away, he went over like some park area, and the squirrels all jumped, like, you know, made a tower, you know what I'm saying? And enough of them got up on his jet or whatever he was flying, and they chewed through her restraints and Iron Man's restraints and broke them free, you know what I'm saying? And then they beat Dr. Doom that way. So it's like crazy how they, you know, they make her win, you know what I'm saying? But she's beating all of the big ones, man. Thanos, like, it's crazy. So that's what you got with Squirrel Girl. I don't think there's really too much more else to cover, honestly, guys. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm gonna be stacking this. So that's the verdict, you know what I'm saying? Just like everything, though, I do have one of almost every comic on this app, you know, at least affordable ones. So I will have some of these in the collection, but won't be going crazy on the drop, and I will not be going too heavy even in the market afterwards, you know what I'm saying? I would expect these things to be dirt cheap. So, you know, we just had a comic drop where, you know, within an hour or two after the drop, comics were going up on the market for $1, you know? So who knows what'll happen with this? So, you know, if you don't have a lot of gems, I would say hold it down, hold them. You know what I'm saying? Hold them like she keeps the nuts in the pouch. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's it, man. I'm going to be slacking. Let me know what y'all are doing, though. We got people like Heather who is excited for this book. You know what I'm saying? So there is a fandom out there. You know what I'm saying? There's fans and collectors of all things. We should know that more than the average person. So with that knowledge, you know what I'm saying, that there's many niche things, many niche followers, cult followers and stuff. And the more they grow, the more these bigger companies see the reason to put money into these characters, write them into, you know, storylines of bigger characters and make them more relevant, you know what I'm saying? And that has no choice but to affect their books, you know what I'm saying? And especially when they don't have a million different things, you know what I'm saying? This character only got one book, like, you know, and then she has her appearances in the other books. And that's where, personally, as like a physical collector, I would turn my attention to those older books, like the one from 90 whatever that we showed that she was in. I would try and pick that up maybe in anticipation. Right, the Marvel Superheroes Winter 91. I would pick that up maybe in anticipation one day down the line of, you know, her getting a little push. But other than that, I don't think it's that serious, man. So if you like the video, got anything out of it, I appreciate you hitting the like button. No, smashing the like button. Do not break your phone, though, because you got to still hit these drops. And hit me with a comment. Let me know what y'all are gonna do on this. Are you stacking or slacking? All Things Strange is out.